પંડ્યા સરને વિનંતી કરું છું કે તેઓ માનનીય કુલપતિ શ્રી પ્રોફેસર ડોક્ટર ભરતભાઈ રામાનુજ સરનું પુષ્પગુચ્છ અર્પણ કરી તેમનું સ્વાગત કરે. હું પ્રોફેસર ડોક્ટર જય બદિયાની સરને વિનંતી કરું છું કે તેઓ આદરણીય કીનોટ સ્પીકર પ્રોફેસર ડોક્ટર જયદીપ ચૌધરી સરનું પુષ્પગુચ્છ અર્પણ કરીને સ્વાગત કરે. હું ડોક્ટર રાજેશ ભટ્ટ સરને વિનંતી કરું છું કે તેઓ આદરણીય કીનોટ સ્પીકર પ્રોફેસર ડોક્ટર નિતેશ જયસ્વાલ સરનું પુષ્પગુચ્છ અર્પણ કરીને સ્વાગત કરશે. હું શ્રીમતી માધુરીબેન ત્રિવેદીને વિનંતી કરું છું કે તેઓ નિયતિબેન પંડ્યાનું પુષ્પગુચ્છ અર્પણ કરીને સ્વાગત કરે. હું પ્રોફેસર ડોક્ટર વેદાંત પંડ્યા સરને વિનંતી કરું છું કે તેઓ એચ.એલ. ચાવડા સરનું પુષ્પગુચ્છ અર્પણ કરીને સ્વાગત. હું પ્રોફેસર ડોક્ટર જય બદિયાની સરને વિનંતી કરું છું કે તેઓ આપણા રજિસ્ટ્રારના પુષ્પગુચ્છ અર્પણ કરીને સ્વાગત કરે. ભાવેશભાઈ જાની સરને. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. I request Jay sir to come forward and to Dr. Rajesh sir to come forward and facilitate Niyati ma'am, EC member. Thank you so much, ma'am. Moving ahead in the direction of formally welcoming our esteemed guests, I kindly request and invite Professor Dr. Vedant Pandya sir to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Prachi. National Seminar on Digital Marketing, the inaugural function, and this seminar is financially supported by the Government of Gujarat's Knowledge Consortium of Gujarat. And this is organized by the Department of Business Administration. On this inaugural function, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Maharaja Krishna Kumar Singh Ji Bhavnagar University, Professor Ramanuj sir, the keynote speakers, Professor Chaudhary from VNSGU, Professor Jaiswal from Sardar Patel University, the Board of Management member and our very good friend, Professor Chawda, the head of the Department of Sociology, the in-charge registrar and our great support, good friend, Professor Jani, the convener of the seminar, Professor Batiani, and Executive Council member, Ben Niyati. We have another Executive Council member and our departmental colleague, Rajesh Bhai, the head of the departments from other departments, the principals of the colleges, the teachers, participants, students, friends. This is one of the most significant events in the history of Bhavnagar. And on this occasion, welcoming you is having its own unique privilege. So I'm very happy and I feel extremely privileged to welcome you all to this event. Why it is significant? The university's role is deliberating on different subjects, and this is one of them. So why this is different? I feel proud and especially privileged because of a couple of reasons. One, the subject which is being chosen is most contemporary. The digital world, whether it is marketing or digital HR or digital accounting or digital organizations, understanding digital aspects of the reality makes a very, very big sense. And in the year 2026, as a head of the department, welcoming you to this deliberation has its own significance. But to my great pride, since Professor Ramanuj sir, our Vice Chancellor, has taken over, the university has started working well. And in line of that, even we have also joined. We would not have been able to join in running the university, contributing to the university this way. So I feel not only happy, privileged, but I feel thankful, sir, for your extremely critical leadership. I welcome our Professor Vasudev Modi, Hitesh Bhai, our Bhatt sir to this event. I wish you a very, very fruitful deliberation and a great learning time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful words and for setting the context of the today's seminar. Next, in order to provide an overview of this seminar, I invite our seminar convener, Professor Dr. Jay Valiani sir, to acquaint with us the seminar and deliver the seminar overview.
Our beloved and inspiring leader, Professor Bharatbhai Ramanuj sir, the Vice Chancellor of the University and President of this event. Our keynote speakers, Professor Dr. Jaideep Bhai Chaudhary and Professor Dr. Mitesh Bhai Jaiswal. Present Board of Management and Executive Council members, Chavda Sahib, H.L. Chavda Sahib, અને નિયતિબેન, Registrar ભાવેશભાઈ જાની sir, always backed up એવા અમારા જ Professor Vedant Pandya sir, other Board of Management members, Executive Council members, Bhatt sir, Ajmera sir, Hitesh sir, Modi sir, અમારા જ ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટના રાજેશ ભટ્ટ સર, other researchers, students and volunteers, and even all other participants. This goes online, that's why those who are even online present, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all on the National Seminar on Digital Marketing organized by Maharaja Krishna Kumar Siji Bhavnagar University and Knowledge Consortium of Gujarat jointly. We have 231 participants in total and from 6 states, that is Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Rajasthan and Gujarat. The overwhelming response, let me thank you all and acknowledge all your contributions. First of all, let me say about the seminar that we are living in the time where digital transformation is reshaping in almost every aspect of our life. Let's say it almost has got a blast from COVID-19 that we have started learning online. we have started going online. But not only us, prior to us, even industries went online. Prior to us, corporates went online. And it's not simply going online is digital. It's about the strategies. It's about the awareness. It's about digital education. It's about the corporate inculcation of all these aspects of digital. And now we are, since last 2-3 years, we are constantly observing that even AI has got a different role in our life. AI gives us everything. Instead of going on Google, we are now going on ChatGPT. Digital marketing also raises several challenges and questions too for us. For example, how can organization maintain customer trust in data-driven environment? How can marketers balance personalization with privacy? So every issues will be deliberated over here, and we have got knowledgeable persons over here, 2 keynote speakers and 2 chairpersons of the technical sessions. They would elaborate or deliberate the total things more. I sincerely hope that today's seminar will provide the valuable insights to the knowledge, to the application, and to the total world. Once again, I warmly welcome all of you. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, with all my respects, I would like to invite Honorable President of this session, Professor Dr. Ramanuj sir, to deliver the presidential address.
આજના કાર્યક્રમમાં ઉપસ્થિત MBA ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટના અધ્યક્ષ આદરણીય શ્રી વેદાંતભાઈ પંડ્યા સાહેબ, આજે જેનો આપણને તજજ્ઞીય લાભ મળવાનો છે એવા શ્રી જયદીપભાઈ ચૌધરી સાહેબ, મિતેશભાઈ જયસ્વાલ, ચાવડા સાહેબ, નિયતિબેન, ભાવેશભાઈ જાની, અન્ય અધ્યાપક મિત્રો, ભાઈઓ અને બહેનો, વિદ્યાર્થીઓ, મારા માટે આનંદની વાત એ છે કે ગુજરાત સરકાર અને કેસીજી મારફત સેમિનાર કોન્ફરન્સ માટે દરખાસ્ત મંગાવવામાં આવે અને MBA તરફથી ડોક્ટર જય બદિયાણી કોઓર્ડિનેટર તરીકેની દરખાસ્ત મૂકે ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગ વિષય ઉપર. આ ક્ષેત્રમાં કામ કરનારા માટે અને અત્યારની વર્તમાન પરિસ્થિતિમાં બધા જ ફિલ્ડને સ્પર્શતો વિષય એટલે ડિજિટલ, અને એમાંય કોમર્સ મેનેજમેન્ટને સ્પર્શતો વિષય એટલે ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગ, આવા અગત્યના વિષય ઉપર આપ સૌને એકત્રિત કરવાની તક આપી અને એવો વિચાર કર્યો, એટલે જય બદિયાણી અને સમગ્ર ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટને હું ખૂબ ખૂબ અભિનંદન આપું છું. અને એના પરિણામ સ્વરૂપે તમે જુઓ, આજે મારે હમણાં જ વાત થઈ, ગઈકાલે પણ વાત થઈ હતી બદિયાણીજી યારે, કે લગભગ 200 ઉપર પ્રતિનિધિઓ આમાં ભાગ લેવાના છે, ઓફલાઈન અને ઓનલાઈન બંને થઈને. એનાથી આગળ 150 જેટલા સંશોધન પત્રો છે એ અહીંયા રજૂ કરવામાં આવનાર છે. મિત્રો, આ ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગ ના સંદર્ભમાં 150 સંશોધન પત્રો તૈયાર થાય, રજૂ થાય, એ જેવું બતાવે છે કે ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગ ક્ષેત્ર છે એ માત્ર હવે કોઈ એક વ્યવસાય પૂરતું સીમિત નથી, પરંતુ અધ્યયન કરનાર, સંશોધન કરનાર માટે આ અગત્યનું ક્ષેત્ર બન્યું છે. અને તો જ એના વિષય ઉપર 150 સંશોધન પત્રો તૈયાર થાય. એટલે આપણા માટે આનંદની વાત કે જેને આપણે ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગ એક સબ્જેક્ટ ગણતા હતા, એની બદલે હવે આ એક નવું ફિલ્ડ થયું છે, એવું આપણે આજના સંશોધન પત્રોની સંખ્યા ઉપરથી પ્રસ્થાપિત કરી શકીએ કે હવે આ વસ્તુ પણ વ્યવહારની અંદર ખૂબ જ અગત્યનું ક્ષેત્ર બનેલું છે. મિત્રો, આપણે જ્યારે ડિજિટલ યુગમાં વેદાંત સાહેબે કીધું એમ ડિજિટલ યુગમાં હવે જીવી રહ્યા છીએ. બધી જ જગ્યાએ ડિજિટલ યુગ આવી રહ્યું છે. આપણા માનનીય વડાપ્રધાન શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદીએ પણ ડિજિટલ ઇન્ડિયા એમ કરીને 1, 2, 3 ને એવી કેટલાય ક્ષેત્રોની અંદર વિશ્વની અંદર આપણી નોંધ લઈ શકાય એવી રીતે ડિજિટલ બાબતોને આપણે ખૂબ અગત્યની ગણી અને એમાં ખૂબ પ્રગતિ કરી રહ્યા છીએ. આપણી યુપીઆઈ જેવી સિસ્ટમ આજે ભારત સિવાય અન્ય દેશોમાં પણ એનો ઉપયોગ થઈ રહ્યો છે. એટલે ડિજિટલના ક્ષેત્રમાં આપણી વિશ્વની સૌથી શ્રેષ્ઠ યુપીઆઈ સિસ્ટમ આપણી અત્યારે કાર્યરત છે. એટલે આવા ક્ષેત્રોની અંદર પણ આપણે વિશ્વના બીજા દેશો કરતા ખૂબ સારી પ્રગતિ કરી છે. ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગના સંદર્ભમાં જોઈએ તો માર્કેટિંગની અંદર કોઈ કંપનીઓ છે એ એના ગ્રાહકો સાથે ઉપભોક્તાઓ સાથે કેવી રીતે સંવાદ કરે છે. એટલું જ નહીં, ત્યાંથી આગળ જઈને પોતાના પ્રોડક્શનનો પ્રચાર કેવી રીતે કરે છે. આ બધી બાબતો ને ધ્યાનમાં રાખીને જે આપણી પરંપરાગત પદ્ધતિઓ હતી માર્કેટિંગની, પોતાનો પ્રચાર કરવાની, ઉપભોક્તાઓ સાથે સંવાદ કરવાની, આ બધી પરંપરાગત પદ્ધતિઓ છે એ હવે તમે ધીમે ધીમે નહીં પણ ખૂબ ઝડપથી ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગમાં એ કન્વર્ટ થઈ રહી છે. એનો અર્થ એ કે આ માર્કેટની બધી બાબતો છે એ ડિજિટલ ફોર્મમાં હવે કન્વર્ટ થઈ રહી છે અને એના માટેના અલગ અલગ પ્લેટફોર્મો ઈ કોમર્સ હોય, બરાબર, આવા પ્રકારના ઇવન મોબાઈલ એપ્લિકેશન સુધી આપણે પહોંચી ગયા છીએ. આ બધી બાબતો હવે જૂની પરંપરાઓમાંથી ડિજિટલમાં કન્વર્ટ થઈ રહી છે અને એટલા માટે ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગ છે એ અગત્યનું છે. અને એ ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગ માત્ર મોટા ઉદ્યોગો માટે નહીં પણ એક નાનો એવો સ્ટાર્ટઅપ કરતો હોય, નાનો ઉદ્યોગ કરતો હોય એને પણ વિશ્વના ઉપભોક્તાઓ સાથે સરળતાથી સંપર્ક કરી શકાય આવું પ્લેટફોર્મ તૈયાર થયું છે. અને એટલા માટે મિત્રો આજનો જે આપણે આખા દિવસનો સેમિનાર હશે એની અંદર આપણી સૌની જવાબદારી છે કે આ ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગની અંદર આપણે વધારે અધ્યયન અને વધારે સંશોધન કેવી રીતે કરી શકીએ. જેમ આપણને સરળતા દેખાય છે એમ ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગની અંદર કેટલાક જોખમો પણ આપણી સાથે આવ્યા છે. કોઈ બાબતનો ખોટો પ્રચાર થાય જેમાં આપણને નૈતિક પ્રચાર થતો હોય એવું ન લાગે, નૈતિક બાબતોની ક્યાંક ખોટ લાગે, આવી રીતે જે આ બાબતોની આ વસ્તુઓનો ઉપયોગ કરતા, આ પ્લેટફોર્મનો ઉપયોગ કરતા એની સામેના જે પડકારો આવે છે જેની અંદર આપણા ગ્રાહકો આ કંપનીઓ કે વસ્તુઓ માટેની એની વિશ્વસનીયતા પર શંકા કરતા થઈ જાય, આવી જે બાબતો અત્યારે બની રહી છે એ બાબતોને ધ્યાનમાં રાખીને આવતા દિવસોની અંદર આ ક્ષેત્રમાં કામ કરનારા બધા જ, પછી શૈક્ષણિક હોય, વ્યવસાયિક હોય કે સંશોધક હોય, આ બધા માટે આ પણ એક ચિંતાનો વિષય છે કે આવતા દિવસોની અંદર આ ક્ષેત્રમાં જે ન બનવું જોઈએ એ બની રહ્યું છે એને આપણે કેવી રીતે અટકાવી શકીએ એ પણ આપણી સામાજિક જવાબદારી છે. અને મને એમ લાગે છે કે આજના દિવસે આટલા સંશોધકો પોતાના પેપર રજૂ કરતા હોય, અહીંયા બંને તજજ્ઞો હોય અને આખો દિવસ જ્યારે આપણે આ વિષય ઉપર ચર્ચા કરીશું, સંશોધન પત્રનો વાત કરીશું, એના સંશોધન પેપર છે એનું ક્યાંય પબ્લિકેશન થાય અને તમારા અભ્યાસમાં પણ આવે. પણ સૌથી અગત્યની બાબત છે કે આ ડિજિટલ માર્કેટિંગ ક્ષેત્રની અંદર હજી વધારે સંશોધન થાય અને વધુ હજી પબ્લિકને, વ્યક્તિઓને ઉપયોગી થાય અને એની સાથે એની સામે આવતા પડકારોને આપણે વધુ સારી રીતે, એ પણ આપણી સામાજિક જવાબદારી છે. અને તમે જુઓ આજે ડિજિટલને કારણે આપણે ન ઈચ્છતા હોય એવું કેટલું બની રહ્યું છે, બરાબર. તો આ બધી બાબતો પણ આપણી જવાબદારી છે કે અટકે. આ સંદર્ભની અંદર આપ સૌ આખા દિવસની અંદર આ એક નાનો એવો વિચાર લઈને જાઓ કે આ ક્ષેત્રની પ્રગતિ અને આ ક્ષેત્રની સામે આવતા પડકારો સામે મારી જવાબદારી શું, આવો વિચાર લઈને જાઓ તો મને એમ લાગે છે કે આ આપણો સેમિનાર છે એ સફળ થયો ગણાશે. અને આપ સૌ આ પ્રકારના વિચાર સાથે આવતા દિવસોની અંદર આ ક્ષેત્રમાં કામ કરતા હશો તો આ ક્ષેત્રમાં આપનું આવા કામ દ્વારા આપ સૌ રાષ્ટ્રના નિર્માણમાં પણ યોગદાન આપી શકો અને આવું યોગદાન આપવા માટે આપ સામર્થ્ય પ્રાપ્ત કરો એવી ઈશ્વરને પ્રાર્થના કરી વિરમું છું. ભારત માતા કી જય. વંદે માતરમ.
Thank you so much for your path leading words, sir. I would request Professor Dr. Vedant Pandya sir to express our gratitude by presenting the memento to Honorable VC sir. Moving ahead, it is said that in today's technological world, your online presence is your identity. We move ahead with the ceremony onto our main segment of the event, which is keynote addresses. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and presence. Moving ahead with the ceremony onto our main segment of the event, which is the keynote addresses. Our first keynote speaker is Professor Dr. Jaideep Chaudhary sir. Professor Dr. Jaideep Chaudhary sir is Professor and Director of Research, Faculty of Management at Veer Narmad South Gujarat University, Surat. With over 3 decades of academic experience, he has made significant contributions to the field of management education, research and academic leadership. He has guided 25 PhD scholars, published over 65 research papers, authored 4 books, and presented research at several national and international conferences across countries such as Germany, Thailand, Malaysia, Taiwan, and the USA. He has also undergone advanced academic leadership training at Harvard University under the Leadership for Academicians program and Faculty Development program at IIM Ahmedabad. His areas of expertise include strategic management, general management, information technology, entrepreneurship, and new business development. We are truly honored to have such a distinguished academician and researcher with us today. I kindly request you, sir, to address the audience.
Very good morning to all. Good morning. At the beginning, I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Vedant Pandya Sir, Jai Sir, for giving me this opportunity to be with you in this particular occasion and to share some of my views. So when Jai Sir approached me for a keynote speaker on the topic digital marketing, so I was in dilemma and I was confused because the area is such, and for young generations like you, Generation Z, talking about digital marketing, so I was, as I told you, confused and dilemma ke શું તમને કહેવું જોઈએ. So then I thought over, I just try to give you some kind of overview. So what is happening in India, what is the future scope, what are the career opportunities available, and what you can do in future, right? So to start with, next slide please. So this is my flow of presentation. Why it is important in India, digital marketing. We'll give you some kind of statistics, so that will give you, that will justify the earlier point why it is important. What is the future of digital marketing in near future, on not only in India but what is happening all over the world? What are the trends available? There are some success stories also. Then what are the various career opportunities available? And what are the various career roles if you are planning to take up that opportunities, whether you start your own business or you want to join some of the companies. So what are the various career opportunities available in this particular field? And what is the future scope in India? To start with the introduction, I think everybody is aware of digital marketing. Please next slide. So this is a very simple word, not technical definitions, just to explain. Digital marketing refers to promoting products and services using online channels such as search engines, social media, websites, mobile apps, email, etc. And for student, there is one homework and assignment. When you say digital marketing, so the first word is digital. So what does it mean digital, and where, from where it has come? So this is your homework. કે digital word ક્યાંથી આવ્યો, એનો શું meaning છે. Okay, next slide. So these are some of the key digital marketing channels in India. So there are search engine marketing, that is SEM, search engine optimizations. Like everybody is using Google, so where it ultimately helps you to, you can say, increase your visibility on your search engine. Includes search engine optimization, paid ads, and which are widely used by local businesses, startups and service providers. Then there are social media marketing. So there are various social media platforms, like you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have YouTube, and so on. So these are various social media platforms. So companies, corporate, startups, so they are using this social media platform for their marketing purpose. And another thing that is also emerging, and it is also playing a major role, that is known as influencer marketing. Especially strong in India, and there are also micro influencer and so on. Another important thing is happening, that now the contents are available and the companies are trying to provide the contents in the regional language, vernacular language. Okay, next. Content marketing, that is also one of the important aspect. Even if you have very good product and services, so how do you explain about the product or the services to, you can say, the consumers, or you can say end users? So what kind of words? So content marketing also very much important, and there are various aspects, like you can write blogs, videos, prepare reels, podcast, infographics. So there is a strong demand for Hindi and regional content, because if you talk about this kind of technology, the most of these content are available in English, and the majority of the people may not understand English very well. So now companies are also trying to provide those kind of information and content in the regional language. Everybody is aware of email and WhatsApp marketing. Companies are also using WhatsApp, and even if you want to buy online, so you can WhatsApp video also, you can see the product and services, and you can place online. So these are very much popular in MSMEs and local sellers, because it is one of the most cost-effective medias to sell your product and services, compared to traditional media, which is quite costly. And in most of these traditional media, which are one-way communications, the greatest advantage of digital marketing kind of using those channels, this is a two-way kind of communications. Traditional media like hoarding, or you can say newspaper ads or some radio advertisement, etc. So in that case, it was a one-way communication. So what customers, whether it has reached to customers, what they feel, what they want to share with you, what was not possible. But using this digital media, you have two-way communication. Immediately you can react, you can also give the feedback. So companies are able to see whether it has reached to or not, whether they like or not like, whether they are satisfied or not satisfied. So they are immediately able to know if they use this kind of social media or digital marketing, because it gives you that kind of two-way communication. So majority of all of you are aware of this kind of online shopping. So e-commerce and marketplace marketing, selling and advertising on platforms like Flipkart, Amazon, Meesho, and so many things. Next. So why it is important? So out of, as you all know, our population is around more than 140 crore. So out of 140 crore, almost more than 100 crore people are internet subscriber. And this figure varies over a period of time, but on an average, the number of people, they are active internet users, that ranges between 95 to 100 crore. 95 થી 100 કરોડની વચ્ચે active internet users છે. As I discussed earlier also, it is very cost effective compared to traditional medias. Like if you talk about television ads, if you want to make 10-second ads, which is costing in terms of tens of lakhs of rupees. So it is good for, you can say, the big corporate houses or the big companies. But when it comes to SME, MSMEs, or you can say startup or the small players, it is very, very costly. Even the print media is costly. But using that social media, which is very much cost effective compared to the traditional advertisement. Enables hyper-local and regional targeting. And that is also one of the important advantage of using this digital marketing. When you talk about television ads, print media, outdoor hoarding, etc., where it is quite difficult to identify whether it's a reach to target population or not. But in case of digital marketing, you can reach to target population. You can identify those who are from marketing background, they are aware of segmentation and targeting and positioning. So here you are able to identify very well your target group, and you can reach to those target group 100% using this channel. It supports MSMEs, startups, self-employment professionals. Another advantage of this digital marketing is it is measurable. So you can keep track of what is happening. Like those who are using social media, like you get this like, dislike, you get the comment also, favorable comment, not favorable kind of thing. So immediately you are able to track whether the product or the service is, whether people like or not. So, and accordingly you can design your strategy. You can modify your strategies. So immediately you don't have to wait for somebody to carry out some kind of market survey. And in many cases it is available in terms of real life, real time kind of thing. You don't have to wait for months and years to just collect the data, carry out the analysis, and then come to conclusion and then take actions. But here in digital marketing you will get in a real time. At any point of time you can track, maybe in terms of number of viewers, in terms of positive likes, kind of thing. Okay. Next. So these are some of the key statistics as I discussed. So out of those roughly 100 crore of internet user, active internet users, there are around 50%. So 49 to 50 crore people are their active social media users. So that is a huge target. It has increased by 9 million in 1 year. So average it is growing at the rate of maybe around roughly 2%. So every year around 90 lakhs to 1 crore people are joining social medias. These are some of the statistics. Most used platforms. WhatsApp is used by almost 80% of internet users. So if you can assume that out of 100 crore of active internet users, 80 crore are using WhatsApp. Now just think of your target market. By just reaching out, you can say the 80 crore rupees, how simple it is. 80 crore of people. If you are on WhatsApp or social media, maybe you can reach out to customer in terms of tens of crores of people in a very, very cost effective way. Can you think of any traditional media can reach, say for example, 50 crore, 70 crore, 80 crore of rupees? By spending crores of rupees, there is no guarantee that would be able to reach 40 or 50 crore of target group. Instagram, it is also around 44 to 48 crore users. Facebook, it is also around 40 to 60 crore. So if you talk about all those social medias, by just registering on the social media, you are able to reach to number of people in terms of crores of people. YouTube around 49 crores, Snapchat around 23 crore, and this is one of the you can say the most popular among Gen Zs, and it is one of the highest growing. People are joining the Snapchat. Another statistic says that average use of these social medias. So people spend in India almost around 2.5 hours per day on those social medias. So looking at these statistics, so that will ultimately help you or justify why digital marketing is one of the most important and effective tool for your marketing. Just look at the facts and figures, and that is also at the most effective, cost-effective way. Next. Digital advertising has been the fastest growing marketing channel in India. So these are some of the statistics comparing last few years. So earlier it was small. Roughly before 5 years, the people were not very much interested in digital marketing. But as sir has rightly pointed out, during COVID-19, etc., that has ultimately, you can say, provide that kind of platform. And later on, it took off like anything. Then, because of the various government policies and the infrastructure facilities, earlier we had 3G, 4G, and now we are talking about 5G. So, because of this kind of internet and the facilities and telecom infrastructure, that growth has increased like anything. Another important aspect is when we talk about this kind of facilities. So earlier those IT infrastructure was available in urban areas, metro cities, tier 1, tier 2 cities. So the reach was limited. But because of the speed of information communication technology and infrastructure, and with the rolling out of 5G, now it has also reached to the rural area and interior parts. Right. So digital ad spend grew significantly, and now it has. So earlier, traditional advertising was dominating the overall expenses. Then later on, it has increased, and it was around 50-50 kind of thing. But by 2023, now it has taken over. The spending on digital marketing is more than the traditional marketing. Next. It has reached around almost 50,000 crores of rupees in 2024. And as I told you, it is almost accounting almost 50% of total advertisement. So earlier it was less, but now it is taking over of the traditional medias. And it is growing at the rate of almost 20% every year. So you can just imagine the amount which is being spent by the companies on digital marketing. So it is almost 56,400 crore plus. And it will now cross almost 60% of total ad spends. So in 2024, it was around 45%, 46%. Now in 2025, it is expected, and it has already crossed 60% of the total ad spend. So now it has bypassed, you can say, spending on traditional advertising. And maybe it will reach to almost, instead of by the year of 2026, it will reach around 1,60,000 crores. Next. So while companies and MSMEs and people are shifting to digital marketing, so these are some reasons, because there are social platforms available. The consumption patterns has also changed over a period of time. And if you talk about the younger generations are very much tech savvy. They are very much comfortable of using those technologies. Even the smartphones are also available at, you can say, the reasonable rate. And as you all know, the internet charges are, you can say, the lowest in the world. One of the lowest in the world, at which you are paying the internet charges. Okay. So that is these are some of the factors which plays a major role and which ultimately change the consumption pattern of the consumers. Social media and online videos were the largest contributors to digital ad spends in 2025. So maybe as you are all, the role of the influencer, the people or the companies, they are also hiring people, or the company themselves are making reels, that short reels of few seconds. So that getting momentum and they are spending more, because over a period of time that attention span has reduced. So now the companies are focusing, earlier their ads were around 1 minute, 2 minute ads. Now companies are making short, the reels may be in terms of few seconds only. And that is one of the challenge, that within few seconds you will have to tell the story about the product and the services. But still the companies are doing it. Video ads and social ads have been the fastest growing segment using those social medias. The trend over the last 5 years, mobile videos and social commerce formats like shorts and reels become dominant tools for the engagement, especially among Generation Z and millennials. Next. So these are some of the reasons, as we already discussed. The internet the almost around 1 crore, which is almost 70% of the total population. So out of more than 140 crores, around 100 crores are active internet users. And now the growth rate has, see, if you talk about the urban areas, the metro cities, it has already reached to certain level. So the kind of growth, if you are looking, is no longer available in those metro cities or the big cities. So now companies and the corporates, they are now targeting, you can say, tier 1, tier 2 cities and the rural areas. So they are now acting as a growth engine. So growth is coming from, you can say, tier 2, tier 3 and the rural areas. So tier 2, 3 towns significantly boosted digital reach and content consumptions, especially in the regional language. And because of these, you can say, advanced technologies and tools like AI and other things, now the contents are available in even the local language, regional language. So that ultimately gave boost to this kind of, you can say, social media usage. That is also another important fact. The rural internet penetration is around 46 subscribers. So out of 100 active internet users, 46 are from the rural areas. And that is also one of the, you can say, the good sign where you can focus on. And it becomes a primary driver of the new growth. So this massive user base draw higher digital engagement, causing brands to allocate more marketing budget online. So now companies are spending more on online marketing. Next. So there is a shift. There is a vernacular and hyperlocal content. So over 73% of Indian internet users consume content in the regional language. So if you are in this kind of business or area, that now people are looking for the content which is available in the local language. The regional language content now drives higher engagement than in English content, especially in the non-metro markets, the tier 1, 2, 3 cities, the rural areas. This has transformed the marketing strategies toward vernacular campaigns on the social platforms and videos. So not only in one language. Now earlier it was in either in English or Hindi, but now the companies are able to do it in a different language. If there are if you are targeting a different more than 20 states or 25 states, now you can have that kind of customized content for each state, or even in the region, you can have that kind of, you can say, local language. Next. Okay. So this is about the future. So what is going to impact, and that is about in the near future, how it is impacting the trends in digital marketing. So the first is AI and personalizations. So AI, I think everybody is aware, artificial intelligence. So using those things, and how do you use it? AI used for personalizations. Now, if you talk about when you talk about, you can say, the customers or the consumers, when do you say the customer is happy or satisfied? Theoretically, when the expectations are met, whatever customer expects, and if you are able to deliver and provide what he or she expects, then we can say he or she is satisfied. But what happens in case of those things? In most of the cases, there is a standard product, uniform product. Then there is no guarantee that each and every person is happy and satisfied. Because each individual's like and dislike is different. Their choice is something different, preference is something different. Then how do you guarantee that they are 100% satisfied or more satisfied? So what you will have to do, you will have to provide what he or she wants. So how do you do this? If you want to do this, if you want to provide, it is not that you cannot do it. If you want to provide personalized product or customized product and services, you can do it. But in that case, the cost would be very high. So to keep the cost low, what companies do? They provide standard, or you can say the uniform kind of product and services, so that they can produce in masses and can keep the cost low, so that they cater to the larger market share. But because of this kind of technology, advent of technology like AI, now that is customization is possible. What is known as mass customization. Customizing for the masses at an affordable rate. So that is how they are using AI tools, and that is how, as I told you, one of the example is you can see in the vernacular language or the local language. So that is possible. So use of AI tools like including automation, chatbots, predictive analytics is reshaping campaign personalizations and performance rating. Then voice and search optimizations. Now even those are using those social medias or the Google search. Earlier we had to write, say, a particular word or the keyword to search from, you can say, the search engine. Now you don't have to, and even for that you need to know the English or that particular language. But even if you don't know English or that particular language, now you can use those search engines and you can use the browser by just speaking. So they can recognize your voice and then you can identify, and you will get the list of the desired product or the services. Right. So the voice search adoption has grown, with India among the highest voice search market globally. Obviously, because there are 100 crore active internet users, and many business now optimize content for voice and conversation queries. It was earlier all over, that was in terms of text only. But now using this kind of technologies, they are optimizing on voice and conversational chat box, say, for example. So that is one of the examples where whatever you ask and the chatbot will, or that answer your query. Then AR and immersive experiences, augmented realities and virtual realities started emerging as a new interactive marketing formats, particularly in the retail ad experiential ads. So in this inaugural session, Vice Chancellor has also highlighted the, you can say, the negative side of this kind of technology, AI. Right, whether it is genuine or original, it is very difficult to identify whether it is AI generated or it is a real content. So that is also one of the challenge. But you can also take it positively by using AR, or you can say the virtual reality. You can engage the customers and the people, and which become more effective to sell your product and services. Next. So these are some of the trends. So AI-driven marketing will dominate. So AI is here to stay. You cannot say I don't know AI. Irrespective of your areas or field or whichever business you are in or whatever activities you do, AI is everywhere. So you must learn how to use AI in your day-to-day activities or in your job also, or in your the business also. So as I told you, it is hyper-personalization and automated campaigns. So AI will power real-time personalizations, tailoring content and offers based on user behavior. So that will give you customized products, tailor-made product It will design and develop as per your wish, or you can see the desire at an affordable price. You can also use AI for creating, you can say, the ads also, optimized also, identifying segmentation, and that will be fully automated. The system will identify your target group. And if you ask, there are software available, packages available, so they will design even the ads also for you by using AI. You don't have to hire some kind of, you can say, ad agencies, or you can say for creating that content, or you can say hiring photographer for shooting, etc. The AI will do it for you. So as a result, the brands can deliver highly relevant message at scale, boosting engagement and return on investment. Now you can just imagine if you want to shoot maybe 1 to 3 minutes of, you can say, the ads that costing in terms of maybe lakhs of rupees. But using AI, not only the advantage is, not only you can use it, but also you can customize it. Next. That we discussed search engine, generative experience and voice search. Chatbots will become essentials. So now it is not only search engine optimizations, but it will answer engine optimizations. Now more and more people will like now use, instead of writing and keying, you can say, words in search engine, now they will speak in whatever language they want, they are comfortable, and that system is to generate the output. So voice search, and that is natural language query, will continue rising smart assistants. So even if you talk about why it is quite challenging and difficult, but the technology will take care of. Even in Gujarati, if you look at the South Gujarat, the pronunciations and the style of talking is something different. If you go to Saurashtra, the accent are something different, even though it is known as Gujarati only. The font is Gujarati only. So likewise, or even there is a difference between male and, you can say, female voice. But the system is able to identify and will give you that answer. So traditional keyword SEO is expanding to include conversationals and AI-centric optimizations. Next. Okay. That short form and immersive content rules. As we all know now, attention span has decreased over a period of time. So the companies are trying to make it as short as possible. And within that shortest possible time, they want to deliver whatever they want to deliver. And for that, they are using, you can say, the AR and VR. Why they are using? They are not only selling, you can say, product and services, but they also want to create that kind of experience so that it becomes more effective. So by using VR and AR, maybe you can feel, you can experience this kind of product and services, and maybe you would be in a better position to take a decision. And so brands that prioritize visually engaging formats will see stronger attentions and memory recall. Like there are, I think you are aware, there are software available, and there are not only India, but in some part of the world also, even some of the malls also. If you want to buy, you can say, the cloth. So there are, you can say, smart mirror available. So you just stand before that mirror and you just select different, you can say, the dress, or you can say the whatever you want to try. So that will generate ki aa dress mein tame keva lag. So what is, so you don't have to go to even the trial room and change, you can say, 10 different dresses. By just standing before, you can say, the mirror, and the system will give you that kind of idea ki kya dress mein tame keva lag. And you can try number of items. So this is one example. Likewise. Okay. So next. So as we discussed, regional and local engagement. India's regional language internet usage continue to rise. So regional content and campaigns will grow, and tier 2, tier 3 city will be key battlegrounds. The localized marketing drive trust, relatability, and deeper engagement with diverse audience. It is not only in terms of providing content in that particular local language, but one other important aspect when you talk about in local language. See, if you are Gujarati, and if I start speaking in Gujarati, maybe you are able to relate more. Saurashtra માં જાય તો સૌરાષ્ટ્રની બોલી બોલે, અથવા મહારાષ્ટ્રમાં જઈને કોઈ મરાઠી બોલે તો આપણને એમ લાગે, okay, they are able to relate. Okay, so which ultimately increase the trust also and engagement also. So it is not only in terms of language, but there are deeper meaning into it. So that will have, you can say, will drive the trust, relatability and deeper engagement with the diverse audiences. Next. And that is what the influencers are doing. It is just like among the us. So they are telling about or promoting the product. Instead of somebody else is highlighting or telling about the product, if he or she is among us, maybe we will be able to rely more on this, right? There is also another important aspect about the first party data and privacy centric strategies. Because of this kind of advent of AI and digital technology, etc., we don't know what is right or wrong, which data is, you can say, the authentic or you can say true data. So now companies are relying, that is known as first party data. That is first hand information only. Not only, you can say, the intermediary or the secondary data. So the transparent data practice will become a competitive advantage because that will give you can say, the true picture of what is happening in the market or about the customer. So the brands will build direct content-based relationship with the customer for ethical targeting. There is one-to-one connection. Instead of hiring, you can say, intermediaries to get some kind of survey, hiring research agencies to get feedback from the customer, the companies will now ask the customer directly. So they will get the true feedback and immediately. Maybe in many cases it's a real-time basis. Okay. Next. That social commerce and live shopping, I think everybody is aware. That is very much convenience. That will buying journey will shorten and become more engaging. Okay. Next. There is also another important thing, real-time and predictive marketing. So real-time in the sense, see, earlier we talk about up-to-date information or data. Then we talk about up-to-minute. Then we talk about up-to-moment kind of thing. But because of this kind of technologies and infrastructure, information and communication technologies, now company is now dealing in a real time at that particular point of time. That will give you a true picture. So those who are maybe subscribed, say for example, watching, say for example, the T20 match on Jio or some other platform, in corner you will see at particular point of time how many viewers are on their active kind of thing. So at any point of time the companies are able to see these many viewers or this many million viewers are there. So likewise, so that will give you the exact information and accordingly the companies can take action. Another thing is predictive marketing. So based on the data or information you have, the company will have to predict, will have to forecast, and based on which they can plan for, you can say, the future strategies. Now what kind of technology is available and what companies are doing? For example, there is one company, I think it is Target. It's just like, you can say, the departmental store. So they have developed a system. I think everybody must have visited departmental store. બરાબર છે, departmental store માં આપણે દાખલ થઈએ, there are different sections, અલગ-અલગ item ના. So they have designed the system like a lady enters that particular room, the departmental store, buys different items, moving at different sections and departments. So by the time she comes to the billing counter, the system is able to predict whether that particular lady is pregnant or not. અને pregnant છે તો કેટલો સમય થયો હતી. And based on that, the system will generate the expected date of delivery of that particular child. So this is what is known as predictive. By knowing this, what company does? Actually information ભેગી કરીને now company has got that particular date, expected date. So what company does? Start sending mails, messages, information to that particular lady કે newborn baby માટે કઈ પ્રોડક્ટ છે, શું જોઈશે, વસ્તુ જોઈશે, કઈ અવેલેબલ છે, કઈ સ્કીમ્સ અવેલેબલ છે. So this is how companies are using this kind of technology. So likewise, that is a predictive marketing. So now that is another thing. See, when you talk about earlier thing, the companies were able to forecast the demand based on the past data. Economics में ख्याल है trend analysis. So based on 5-10 years of data, based on this you draw a line and you can just estimate the demand for the future. So they were working on an estimated demand. So there is always a demand gap, demand or you can just supply gap, because that is estimated demand. But using this kind of technologies, now companies are working on an exact demand. So at any point of time, they are able to know what will be the exact demand of the product. So accordingly, if it are manufacturing organizations, accordingly they manufacture the product. So why it is important? Because if you have estimated demand and based on which you have manufactured, maybe you are able to sell it, fine. If you are not able to sell it, then you will pile up the inventory. So that is your blocked, the amount your fund is blocked. Because, and sometimes there's a demand is there, but there's sort of supply, because you don't have raw material to manufacture that particular thing. So in both the cases, company is going to lose. But using this kind of technology, now they are working on exact demand. So now they are able to avoid this kind of situations. Okay, next. So as we discussed, there are creator and community-led marketing. There are influencer. See, earlier people were, the companies were hiring, or still they hire with celebrities for endorsement, etc. And that kind of endorsement they cost in terms of a huge cost. So for companies it is very costly, and they don't know what will the impact, right? So by using those micro influencer, which will focus on the niche communities, will be more valuable than the broad celebrity endorsement, because now they have the exact information about the target group. User generated content, like say for example you write your own blog, right? Even in Facebook or the social media, you share your own experience of using that particular brand or the product, whether you like the product or not, whether you are satisfied or not. Now that is also just like a word of mouth, that is also very much effective. So looking at your positive remark, maybe those who are active on or those who are following your, you can say the social media, so they are able to buy your product or the services because you have given the positive feedback. So likewise, so user generated content and authentic storytelling are becoming mainstream. So human centric content resonates better with skeptical, privacy aware consumers. Next. So these are, you can say the summary. These are some of the trends. So AI and automation that will give you faster, smarter campaign with the manual effort. AI and voice search, new discovery patterns require phrase optimization strategies. Short form and AR, engaging experiences that capture attentions, because that become, you can say, that will increase the, you can say, the user engagement, and which is more effective. Regional and local focus, broader reach with the deeper cultural relevance, because you are able to relate. Data privacy, trust-based personalization, because you are getting data directly from the end user or the customer. Social commerce and live shopping, seamless journey from discovery to purchase. Predictive data-driven real-time decision making. See, not only in terms of the human take a decision, but using this kind of technology, now there is no, in some of the cases, there is no human intervention. Like, if you take an example of this kind of smart devices, like there are smart refrigerators. So what you do, let us take an example of your milk. If the milk goes below a certain quantity, what you do? કે તમે જોઈને કહો કે હવે દૂધ પૂરું થવાનું છે, આપણે ઓર્ડર આપીને લઈ લેવું જોઈએ. So likewise, there are many items and there are in the fees. So based on your own judgment, as a human judgment, you take a judgment and based on which you take your decision and you shop for that particular item. But using this kind of technology now, there is no human intervention. The refrigerator, once the level of milk or certain item goes below certain level, immediately it will generate, you can say, the signal, and it will be not only, you don't have to even place order, the system itself will place the order and the product will be delivered to your doorstep. એટલે તમારું દૂધ પૂરું થાય તે પહેલા તમારા ડોર બાણા સામે તમારું દૂધ આવી જાય. So this is how the companies are using information and communication technology, these technologies. Okay. And then authentic connection, stronger engagement, because the influencer or those who are endorsing, he or she is among you only or us only. Okay, so here we are able to relate. Next. So these are some of the success stories. Zomato, I think everybody is aware, online food delivery applications. So it's our relatable post on Instagram and Twitter make people stop, read, rap, share and engage, not just a scroll past. Okay, next. What is the strategy? Witty, relatable content on the social medias, real-time marketing, push notification app-based personalizations, and as a result, what happens? It becomes one of the most followed brands on the social medias. High brand recall among millennials and Gen Zs, and digital engagement directly translated into app install and repeat orders. So those who are not users, but looking at this kind of, you can say, they download the application and they become the user. So creative content, cultural relevance that give the strong brand loyalties. Okay. Next. Amul, I think everybody is aware. You must have seen the hoarding also. અત્યારે ક્રિકેટ T20 ની મેચ ચાલે તો એને રિલેટેડ પોસ્ટર બનાવીને they highlight. So whatever these event which is happening in around, Amul picks up some of these, you can say, the important event and accordingly immediately come out with this kind of ad. So which is based on a particular topic. So topical kind of thing. So why it worked? Amul took its classic topical ads from billboards into social medias, keeping them smart, culturally relevant and instantly shareable. Next. Its strategy is adapted its famous topical advertising to digital platform. Strong presence on social media doing national and global events. So અત્યારે ક્રિકેટ મેચ T20 ચાલે છે તો એના પ્રમાણે લોકોની એડ આવશે. Simple visuals but powerful messaging. Results, viral reach without heavy digital ad spending. Continued relevance across generations, massive organic engagement. The key learning is there is a consistency and storytelling outperform aggressive advertising. So it is something unique strategy adopted by Amul. So they tell the story, picking up, say for example, what is happening around in India, the relevant, you can say, the event or activities, and in around it, the Amul design its strategy. Next, Nykaa, I think you are aware, that build trust online through beauty influencers, video tutorials, and product reviews. So they don't have the celebrity kind of thing, but the person among you only endorse and you can say prepare the videos and share his or her experience. Okay, next. So the key learning is influencer trust plus content education drives e-commerce success. Like content videos in the sense how to use, say for example, various beauty products, how to apply it, that kind of. So there are some of the tutorials. So those who don't know how to use various beauty products, so they also come to know and they learn from those products. So there is also one of, you can say, the unique strategy adopted by Nykaa. Next, Swiggy also, that will also give you location based ads. Next. So what is something unique? Now they are acquiring customers from tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Okay, strong presence on Google and social ads. and they also have, you can say, data-driven personalizations. See, data-driven personalization in the sense, maybe you are, you can say, regular user of this kind of, you can say, app. Like frequently you place order using this particular app. So what happens? There are certain schemes, or they offer some kind of special discount in particular, or maybe after peak hour, maybe you will be delivered certain products, maybe at the discounted prices. Some scheme, 1+1 kind of thing. So based on your usage pattern, if you are heavy users, so accordingly they design the product offers or incentives, and it is designed only for you all. So that is how they data-driven personalizations. So they improve conversion and retentions. So this is how they try to create or increase their user base and try to retain their the customer. Next. Mamaearth also, their focus is in terms of natural, environment friendly products. So they focus on mom influencers, credible content and community trust, helping the brand grow strongly online. Next. So they follow direct to consumer model, heavy influencer and mom marketing. So the trust building through ingredient transparencies and reviews. That is, you can say, the environment friendly product. There is no, you can say, synthetic or chemical based product kind of thing. So accordingly. So their key learning is community trust, influencer authenticity fuels brand growth. Okay. Next. So these are the summary of those success stories. Next. So based on those stories, Digital Marketing India works best when it is customer centric, content driven, data backed, localized and authentic. Okay. Next. So these are some of the career opportunities available in digital marketing in India. So I see many students here also. So if you are really looking for this kind of opportunities, so there is a very good opportunities in India. This is one of the fastest growing career fields in India, because whatever facts and figures we have seen, statistics, so that number will always grow. Okay. So that will give you, it offers high demand, flexible career path and strong earning potentials. Okay. Next. So again, just to refresh your memory, it has more than 1 billion internet users, rapid growth of e-commerce, startup and direct to customer brand, cost effective marketing preferred by the business, high demand across metros, tier 2, tier 3 cities, and there are opportunities available in jobs, freelancing, consulting and entrepreneurship. So which are those jobs available? Next. So again, this is the facts only. Okay. See, digital economy, over 50 crore people are expected to participate in digital transactions, and with 50% of students utilizing online educations. So next. Okay. So there is a technological shift. We have moved from 4G to 5G, but still 5G is not available across India. It is available into metro cities, tier 1, tier 2 cities. And maybe by December 2026, maybe this 5G service would be available across India. So that will also give you good opportunities for, you can say, internet-based marketing. Another important thing is AI adoptions. 44% of internet users are engaging in AI-enabled features like voice search, chatbots, image-based searches, with high usage among 15 to 45 year of age group. So if you are looking for that kind of, you can say, target group, this is the age group, 15 to 44 age. They are comfortable using technology and they are using technology. While male users dominated in previous years, females were expected to account 65% of all new users in 2025. So now women are also dominating this particular field. So you can also target even the female users in your strategy, digital marketing strategy. Okay, next. So these are some of the major career roles. search engine optimizations. So what exactly they do? They improve website rankings on the Google. Like તમે જ્યારે ગૂગલ સર્ચ કરો ત્યારે શરૂઆતના પહેલા બીજા ત્રીજા નંબરે અથવા ફર્સ્ટ પેજમાં કઈ આવે કંપની અથવા જે તમને બતાવવું જોઈએ. So that is what is the role of search engine optimization. So that if you write keyword તો પહેલા પેજ પર જ એ વસ્તુ રિફ્લેક્ટ થાય, તમારી કંપની હોય, પ્રોડક્ટ્સ હોય, સર્વિસ હોય. So this is the role. These are some of the skills that you require, some kind of SEO tools. There are different tools available, and you need little bit of, you can say, analytics also, so that you can use this particular tool. Okay, next. Social media manager. Now, especially when you talk about MSMEs, maybe corporate, big companies, they can have, they have their own, you can say they can have marketing agencies or they have separate department. But when it comes to small businesses, MSMEs or entrepreneurs, so they do not have enough resources or they cannot spare or cannot have this kind of dedicated, you can say, team or department to manage this. Okay, because their focus is on terms of their product and services. So in that case, they hire some kind of people, those who can manage their, you can say, social media. So they manage brands, presence on different social medias, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or even in terms of WhatsApp, etc. They prepare, you can say, the pages or post some kind of news or whatever updates available on, you can say, the social media. Okay. So the skill required is content planning, reels and memes. Not only by writing, you can say, the preparing content, but also related reels or you can say the various things that you, influencer coordinations and analytics. These are some of the skills you require. Next. Performance or digital advertising specialist. What they do? They run paid ads on, you can say, the various platform. So the skill required is campaign optimizations, ROI tracking, etc. Like which media, because ultimately it is reflected in terms of, you can say, money only. If you are spending much on social media, whether it is effective or not. Out of those 4 or 5 social media, which social media is more effective or which generates more, you can say, businesses. So in that case, we will spend more on those media where they are generating more business. There are certain media which do not, you can say, attract businesses. So there is no point in spending money on those media. So likewise. Next. Content marketing specialist. This is also very much important. Maybe you have very good product or the services. ગુજરાતી માં આપણી કહેવત છે ને, બોલે તેના બોર વેચાય. Even if you have very good product and services, but you are not able to reach to the customer or you can say end user. So એને પ્રોડક્ટને કઈ રીતે એક્સપ્લેન કરવાની, સર્વિસીસને કેવી રીતે વર્ણવી, શું કરવું, that is very much important. So what they do, they create blogs, videos, reels, email contents. They create some kind of stories and make it more interesting. Otherwise what happens? અત્યારે તમે જે રીતે સ્ક્રોલ કરો છો એટલે કઈ બી આપણે ટીવીમાં બી એડ આવે તો we try to switch over to some other channel. We don't want to see that particular ad anymore. Scroll, રીલમાં બી આપણે સ્ક્રોલ જ કરીએ. So how to keep that particular, you can say, even if you are spending money on the ads, but if the people are not ready to see, scroll જ કર્યા કરે. So how to make it attractive કે at least એ લોકો થોભે અને તમારી ad જોઈ અને પછી next reel પર જાય. So in that case, that content, writing of content, preparing that not only in terms of words but in terms of story, in terms of audio, video, reels, etc. It is very much important. So the skill required is writing, video scripting, content strategies and AI tools. Okay, next. Email and marketing automation specialized. So you'll have to throw mails to, you can see if you have certain update or some new product. This is also one of the way. So not only the first users, but even if those are customers who are already there. So retaining the customers and make them, you can say, the loyal customer is also very important. It is not, see, getting a new customer is quite easy. Not that much, but it is easy. But retaining the existing customer is quite difficult and more difficult. So companies are now how to retain the customer. That is also one of the important. The companies are facing challenge of retaining the customers. Okay. So how to do this? They have to continuously, you can say, keep rapport with the customers, so that they are engaged with you, they remain engaged with you, right? So email is one way, through email, WhatsApp, automation tools. So there are CRM tools, customer relationship management, there are digital marketing funnels. So right from awareness to, you can say, creating the loyal customers. Okay, next. Digital marketing manager, designing the entire strategy of various social medias, platform, advertising, etc. So, which lead digital strategies, manage teams, budget, etc. Okay. So it is not only in terms of one social media. There are different platforms, social medias, and other channels. Different channels available. So how to create that kind of optimum combinations of those social medias and different channels, right? So that is our digital strategies. Okay, next. Not only in terms of job, but also you can start your own business, like freelancing and entrepreneurship opportunities. Like say for example, digital media manager, not necessarily MSMEs will hire you as a full-time employee. Maybe you can provide once in a week or twice in a week, you can just go there and manage that particular, not necessarily every day you will have to update the information. Once or twice in a week, and you manage that the social media for that particular company as a freelancer. Okay. So managing search engine optimizations, ads, social media, etc. Okay. Digital marketing strategies of agencies also you can start, and there's a high demand in tier 2, tier 3 cities. So this kind of people or the services are not available in those cities. E-commerce and D2C marketing, like work with platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, in terms of product listing, ads, conversion optimization, etc. It is not only important to just sell your product or getting the feedback, but whatever products you are selling, getting the feedback, response from the customer, and then you will have to analyze. And then that ultimately help you to prepare your future strategies. Okay, how to retain the customers, how to grow and expand, which business to enter, like, okay. Next. So these are some of the industries they require or they hire digital marketers. E-commerce and retail, ad tech and fintech, all these fintech companies and ad tech companies, healthcare and pharmas, real estate, tourism, MSMEs and startup, even the government and CSR digital projects, they are also need this kind of people. So the point is, irrespective of a size or you can say the sector, whether it's government or the private sector, whether it's small companies or the big companies, everybody needs a digital marketer. Okay. One more thing, if you look at all these career roles, fine, what they do and what skill they require, but at the same time they offer a very good, you can say, the salary also. The salary ranges from, even depends based on your experience, it is ranging from maybe 30-40,000 per month to maybe 2-3-4 lakhs rupees per month. So annual package is in terms of starting from maybe 3-4 lakhs to 15-20 lakhs of rupees also. So it provides very good opportunities. Next. So these are the some skills required, not only for looking for the job, but even if you are working for some company. So this is by default something that, see, earlier using computer was some of the additional qualifications, skill. But now using computer, knowing all those internet, etc., that is by default, it is minimum requirement kind of thing. So in future, this is, you can say, the company will looking this kind of skill, this is, you can say, minimum at least તમને આટલું તો આવડવું જોઈએ. Whether you are working marketing, finance, HR, proper field માં આવો. But you, at least you must know, you must have this particular skill. Okay, next. So these are some of the future scope. AI powered marketing roles, because now AI is everywhere, and by using this AI, maybe that will be most cost effective, will reduce the time also to prepare this kind of thing. Regional and vernacular marketing specialist, performance and growth marketers, digital marketing trainers and consultants. Because every day something new is happening. નવી નવી ટેકનોલોજી, નવી નવી એપ, નવા નવા ટૂલ્સ આવે છે. તો unless and until એક ટૂલ તમારે શીખવા હોય, જાણવા હોય, તો you need some people who can train you or teach you using those tools. તો એના માટેની બી જરૂર છે trainers and consultants. And then integration with ONDC and Digital India Network. Just like you can say Amazon, etc. The government of India has come up with its own initiative, like online network for digital commerce. So it is for everybody, it's open for everybody. Like in case of Amazon, if you want to register, you will have to pay some registration fees. Amazon charges some commission, etc. So it is quite difficult for even the Kirana store or the small players, right, to sell its products. So government has come up and prepared what is known as the online network for digital commerce, that will provide just like a platform like Amazon or the Flipkart kind of. Anybody can register it and can use it and sell the product online. Okay. And next, so finally, the digital marketing in India offers fast career increase. Everybody is looking for that role. Then multiple specialization options, strong salary growth. At the same time, you have the freelance. So it is also available, and there are also global opportunities available. And it is here to stay. So for next 10, 15, 20 years, so in that sense, it is a long-term relevance. Okay, so I think thank you very much. So I think I am in time. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, to honor this theme of digital marketing in real sense, we are going to launch an e-book, and that too digital. Let me give you a brief for the book. Behind every war lies a cost that humanity continues to bear long even after the battle ends. We are not unaware of the current scenario of the war at the global level. The e-book named Two Price of War attempts to highlight these unseen consequences. This e-book, which is authored by Professor Dr. Jay Badhyani sir, has tried to capture the real and cruel face of the war that a normal human being has to see. I would request our keynote speakers, Professor Dr. Jaideep Chaudhary sir and Professor Dr. Mitesh Jaiswal sir, to officially launch this video of the e-book.
There are wars that end on paper, but never end in people. There are sirens that stop, but the fear keeps breathing. A child learn hiding before you learn to read. Counting broken footsteps instead of counting dreams. He held a phone on the folded in his back, like a little piece of hope under a burning sky. Don't bleed outside, they bleed when you breathe. A refugee holds a key that opens nothing now. A classroom has empty benches and no one asks how. Photographer close
Heartily congratulations, sir, for the launching of the ebook. This ebook is available on the Amazon from today onwards. Moving forward, our second keynote speaker is Professor Dr. Mitesh Jaiswal, sir. Professor Dr. Mitesh Jaiswal, sir, is a professor in the Department of Business Management at Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar, Gujarat. Within 21 years of teaching experience in management programs, he has authored 16 research papers published in Scopus listed journals. His area of interest include advertising distribution management, services marketing, and employer-employee relationships. Professor Dr. Mitesh Jaiswal, sir, is also a supervisor for doctoral and postdoctoral programs. He services in various key administrative roles, including honorary director at the Cost of Cultivation Scheme, Gujarat, and program director of the UGC MMTTC at Sardar Patel University. He is a two-line recipient of the prestigious Sardar Patel Research Award and four-time recipient of the Dadabhai Navroji Research Paper, both conferred by Sardar Patel University. He has also done a research project funded by ICSSR. I would like to invite Professor Dr. Mitesh Jaiswal, sir, to share his insight on consumer engagement in the digital age. Please welcome.
So friends, it is some 12:40. So friends, it is some 12:40. My content is quite long, so what we will do, we'll conclude in some 30-35 minutes. So by 1 hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I would like to complete it, okay? That way we will do. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, in absentia, your Director, Professor Vedant Pandya, sir, Jai sir, Rajesh sir, Hitesh sir, Speaker, Jaideep sir, dear colleagues and students. So friends, we'll talk on consumer engagement in digital age. And two terms I would like to define first, and then we will move ahead. First, the question is, here I start with a disclaimer that I am taking consumer and customer as synonym. Ideally, consumer and customer, many cases they were the different. For example, that a mother is buying some product for his ward. In that case, the mother is the customer and that ward or that kid is a consumer. But if I am buying ice cream for my own, then I am customer also and I am consumer also. So as far as this presentation or the talk is concerned, please take that customer and consumer as a synonym and then try to understand. More importantly, second thing, when I was thinking I should speak on digital age. So what shall be the digital age? So initially it come to my mind in 2005 when Google comes, the digital age begins. Or it would be in 2001 when email comes and the digital age begins. And I thought, let me take it about last 1 decade, what is happening and few of the myths which are in our mind, how it can be broken. And I try to emphasize, due to lack of time I could not make it more clear, but yes, I will bit emphasize on about the content, video, through video how you can engage the audience. Because I hope, I was expecting that majority of you would be the college going boys and girls who are making videos. So I shall talk on about videos also, that how you can engage your viewers by making good videos, but from marketing perspective. Now another word, engagement. Now let me make you clear what I mean by engagement. It is just to buy the product and get satisfied? The answer is no. To buy a product and get satisfied with the product, okay, I had buy it and I am happy with the product, that is not an engagement, that is only a customer satisfaction. If buy it again and again, you may say it's a loyalty. Okay, you are loyal and you are buying the same product again and again. So that would be the loyalty. Engagement is something beyond that. So that is knowingly, unknowingly, consciously, unconsciously, your thoughts are moving around that brand, and you get turned out in a strong advocate, or you may see like a partner condition of that brand, that even you are not ready to listen anything bad about that brand. Your faith is so high on that brand that you are putting extra efforts, paying some extra bucks, searching some 3-4 shops, and even spreading positive word of mouth about that brand. That is what the level engagement is. I put a photograph and you can see the game that those who are playing, and many times we too, our engagement, if you would like to understand the engagement, think about the game that you are playing in your college days. I see boys playing cricket, and once they were playing the cricket, just to save a 1 run, a boy is jumping on a ground, a local ground. It was not a professionally developed stadium, and boy is jumping on the stadium, and if he is able to save a 1 run, he was quite happy, forget about the injury that happens. That is what almost all of us has feel while we are playing. That is called an engagement. Now rationally, if you think, just to save a 1 run, I am injuring myself. But you are doing it. So similar way, few strong brands are trying to create this engagement. And we were talking on in digital age. Next. So you see, initially, gone are these days when this was happening, and engagement was more based on memory, like bole mere lips, I love Uncle Chips. That was in your mind? Or mango fruity? Fresh and juicy. Vicks ki goli lo? And certain experiment based on engagement. Previously, when in my school days, my mother used to buy Bonvita. Now, at that time, I recall, it was in mindset that all the jars in kitchen shall be of a similar nature. અત્યારે પણ બધી બરણીઓ આપણી કરીને जितने भी जार वो सब सेम होने चाहिए. That was in the mindset. Now at that time, Bonvita was providing a jar at free of cost. Just it has a logo Bonvita. Now what can happen that once it has been begin, then mother start giving, instead of 1 spoon, they are giving 2 spoons. Why? Because that jar will get finished fast. So I can have another jar and I can make a set. And sometimes few enthusiastic mother may talk their husband also that why you are drinking tea. Now you see, this is the engagement. Now the similar feeling that I had talked about, that just to save 1 run you are jumping on a ground. Similar way here, you forget it's a product. So many times, some syntax would be there, some game has been sent to your home. You need to fill the color and send game back again. That after filling the color, you have to send or solve the puzzle. Again you post it. In reply you will get the gift. That kind of engagement tools has been used in a previous days. Now the time has been gone. And now the focus is much on through digital. Next. Would not like to much in data, but just bear with 1 or 2 slides. You see here, right now some 76% of the population have a mobile phone. Some 80 crore people in India are on online, and some 1 million social media users. Just go with some 33.7% of the total population is right now present on a social media. Go with this figure only. Right now आज 33 मतलब 34% लोग सोशल मीडिया पे है. अब आपको लगेगा 34% कितने कम है. What about the remaining 66%? I am viewing around me, all are using the social media. Why it is 2? Now you look at the population and you see the color red. 44.9% are in red. Are those who are below the age of 18 or those who are above the age of 55? That means they are not active consumers. Few might be there. As far as the active consumer in blue are concerned, they are some 55%. The data is of 2025. So out of 55 active consumers who may buy, who can be your potential buyer or who have a money, some 33.7% are available on social media. So what we try, we are just following the consumer. In your marketing classes, is it been taught to you that marketer never create a need? Our role is just to identify the need. So we identify exactly what the consumer is doing and we are following them and accordingly we are trying to engage. So previously consumer is more interested in filling the puzzles and solving that, filling the colors and solving the puzzles and having the set of jar. At that time we are using those tools. Right now consumer is more interested in social media, so our tools has been changed. Next. Look at the activism. Here, some 5.9 million Google search in 1 minute. What happened in 1 minute? In 1 minute, some 5.9 million Google search, some 10,41,666 questions by Siri. You may know Siri. Yeah. Then some 34,72,002 videos on YouTube, some 18 million text message, some 138 million reels been played on Facebook and Instagram, 251 million emails sent, 9,000 members apply jobs for LinkedIn per minute. That is what been happening. Some 4,000 records compromising data breaches. So wrong way people are taking your data. And further 852 travelers book Airbnb stay. Airbnb is providing the stay with housings. So this is what happening, and more importantly, we are too active in this case compared to China and America. Average Indian spends some 7.3 hours on phone every day. This is the reality. So 7 hours we are spending on a phone. We are not here to criticize why people are spending on a phone. This is a pure marketing lecture. We are more concerned where they are. એટલે જ્યાં છે ત્યાં જઈને આપણે માર્કેટિંગ કરવાનું. Next. So it's a digital on rise. Everything smart, virtually alive customer, age of media exposure, changing media consumption pattern. Youth is a strong segment. World is more emotionally fragile. I will focus on this word, emotionally fragile, later on because there is a time constraint. And there is a facilitation lead to what is facilitation. Fascination means attraction, a fatal attraction. So there is a facilitation lead to familiarity. As people are more attracted, they are getting more and more familiarity. So even you can see a boy with the age of 2 years or 3 years knows how to play a video on phone. That's the reason, because there is a more attraction. So he is getting more familiar. So anyway, when you talk about someone to fill a form in a bank, he say, no, I am not literate. Kindly help me to fill the form. We fill that phone. But when you say operating the mobile phone, he is very fast. That's the reason. So in filling the bank form, you are not literate, but using the mobile phone you are. How you learn it? That is what the attraction. And finally fatigue. So this is why other things been compromised. Next. So a brand is no longer what we tell the consumer. So previously whatever the marketers say, that has been listened by the consumer. This is how we are positioning the brand. But right now, the scenario has been changed, and it is what consumer tell each other. So instead what the marketers say, instead what people were talking about. That is EWOM, electronic word of mouth. That electronic word of mouth is now building the brand. Next. So let now enter our lecture. So it's a talk, interact, influence, group, forward, content and review. This is what we are doing. About the brands we are talking, we are interacting, so we are giving the feedback. Oh, congratulations, you buy a very good car. Or we say, yeah, it's good, but you may buy another brand also. Openly we are writing on social media. We influence others. People are reading the review. There is a group, community. We are forwarding the content and review. So it's the age of EWOM. That is electronic word of mouth. This is what we are doing. Now there are two options. Whether we would like to join the conversation or we would like to lead the conversation first. Right now it is not possible for anyone to say that I am in business till I would not like to be in social media. Impossible. You have to be on social media, whether you would be proactive or you would like to be reactive. Two options. So whether it's to join the conversation or lead. Next. So there are two parts, joining and leading. I will discuss one case study, both of it. Okay, you understand? Joining means what? Joining means reactive. That someone start writing about you, and then you are writing reactions on his wall. So someone you come to know, okay, he is criticizing my product, and he has hashtag me. So you are searching hashtag and go there and then reply to them. You don't have any control, as it is his wall, his Facebook page, his Instagram page, whatever he had written. You don't have any control. He can control you instead. And it's a firefighting kind of activity. Some negativity is there, then you are chasing it. You have no choice, and it's a social listening. So whatever people are talking about your brand on social media, that you are listening. Vice versa, when it comes on leading, that means you start with your own page. You invite people to come on this platform and write about us. So when you do like this, okay, come on this platform and write about us, it's a proactive, not the reactive. You have a control because finally it is your platform. You have the admin rights, and it's a strategy. So you can use it other way also. You can have some content, you are targeting someone, you say kindly DM, write personally that way. And it's a socialization activity instead of the firefighting activity. Just see next. When you lead first, you see one of the leader as far as the social media is concerned, it's a Bonvita, if I'm not wrong, Bonvita has started in some 2010 social media activity, and I found their Facebook page at that time. And when they write the Facebook page on Bonvita, it's a quite old photograph, but they have many shares. Next. And you look at here. So ultimately it is your channel. What do you mean by media? Media એટલે શું? What do you mean by media? Media does not mean TV. Media does not mean magazine. Media means something which has its own audience. Newspaper has an audience, readers. Cricket match has an audience, spectators. TV has an audience, viewers. Radio has an audience, listeners. So this is a media. Or Alia Bhatt has an audience, fans. So Alia Bhatt is also media. If she will put a brand on her t-shirt, certainly thousands of people will see it, just like a television or magazine. So those who have an audience is a media. And through media you can promote your brand. So when you come on a social media, you can create your community. So millions of people will join your Facebook page, your channel, and then you promote the brand like Bonvita. Next. And what is the one? You see, Hello Bonvita. It was in 2013. Look at here. Hello Bonvita. I love this beverage so much, but it seems like that it is no more stocked in our supermarket. Here is Nairobi. What happened? My biggest question is, how can I get it? Where? Kindly reply. Or you can look at here. Hey, been enjoying the Bonvita for 40 years. First time a complaint. My 500-gram jar, code number so and so, date so and so, has a foul smell. So instead you allow people to talk everywhere and complain your product. Let them come at your platform and then you reply. So here you can see the strategy, and then Bonvita say, okay, Cadbury India endeavors to maintain the high quality, and you are replying. Next. Apart from this, you can see the complaints and reply. Next. You can also run the campaign, as now you are yourself a media, you are owning a media. Till date, before the invention of social media, you are always depending on the media which is charging a charge, have some different purpose. Now it is an opportunity that business have its own media. मेरे इंस्टाग्राम पेज पे अगर 10 लोग भी फॉलो करते हैं तो मेरी ऑडियंस 10 की तो है ना. अगर 1 मिलियन है तो मेरी ऑडियंस 1 मिलियन है. Who is influencer? Influencer is a media. Are you getting my point? And then you can promote your campaign also. You can run the contest, put the photographs. So they will be happy. Next. Now when you join, we have two options. Either to lead or to join. So what will happen when you join? You see, negativity spreads very fast, and it is not about social media. It's a common thing. If something is sarcastic, something is unique, certainly will get spread. Just like a dog bite a person, and you approach to media, in my street a dog bite to a person, kindly print it. No media is ready to print it. You approach a media and say, yes, dog has attacked one person bites the dog. Now, certainly it will be news. And you say, fortunately the person who bites the dog was a sarpanch of my village. then it will get placed in Times of India. And people start making story about him. બે આના પહેલા કોઈને કરડાય હતા, હવે આજુબાજુના લોકો શું ધ્યાન રાખશે, આવું બીજી વાર થાય તો શું કરવું, ઇન્જેક્શન કોને લેવાના. So what my point is, this is what the media want. So certainly when something is negative, so you have created entire positive things. Now it is just like your entire wall is white. That white is totally positive thing, and one black dot come. Now what can happen? That dot will come out because of the white wall. So Maggie has done lot of things positive about its brand, and one question comes that it contain lead, and automatically the media will start because it's a contrast, just like Sarpanch biting to dog. So when there is a contrast, automatically social media starts. Now in this moment, if you are leading, then only you are able to do next. You see here, Myntra, one fine day what Myntra did, it was the Krishna Janmashtami, and just Myntra put this advertisement that Sri Krishna shopping online, and there is a scene of Draupadi Chirharan and the clothes been sent by Sri Krishna. Now next slide is more important. Next, now what can happen? Second day, there was a trend hashtag boycott Myntra. It's a highly sensitive matter. Religion in India, 80% are Hindus, and trend will start boycott Myntra. Now the trend was so strong that Myntra found it difficult to counter in social media. There was a substantial loss of business. And what Myntra did, immediately they jump on Scroll. Now this CROLL, Scroll. This Scroll is an advertising agency. I'm getting bit fast. This Scroll is an advertising agency. And what Myntra says, this creative was done and posted by third party Scroll without our knowledge and approval. So directly Myntra throw on their advertising agency. ये तो agency ने किया, हमने किया, ठीक है. And it was a strategy. Next, you see, Scroll also accepted. Scroll says, we apologize and deeply regret if any of our artwork has hurt the sentiment of anyone. We take up the responsibility of this artwork. Myntra is nowhere associated with it directly or indirectly. Why? Because Scroll is connected with 5, 10, 15 companies. It's an advertising agency. And तारे consumer जोड़े के लेवा देवा होए. It is connected with 15, 20 companies. એટલે એને બહુ loss થાય. But Myntra need to deal directly with the consumer. So to save, otherwise how it get possible that an advertising agency will release the campaign without asking the client? થાય એવું. But immediately Scroll started. એટલે Scroll ને તરત એનો બચાવ ચાલુ કર્યો. And it was so complicated that on Twitter they need to contact some influencers. And influencers are start writing in favor of Myntra, like people tweeting boycott Myntra are classic example that way. So boycott Myntra was the trend hashtag, and then they approach influencers that start writing positive about us to save the brand. So now up to you whether you will think whether you would like to lead on social media, ठीक है, or you would like to what? Two options, join. Whether you lead, follow is also right. So whether you would like to lead or join. So even the day you will open your shop, a new business, second day or on the same day, you also required to open your Instagram page. બરાબર, જેવી દુકાનમાં પેલો રિબિન કપાય, અહીં Instagram page આપણે એનું ચાલુ કરી દેવું પડે. Next. Now let move further, bit fast. How you can engage the consumer on social media? You see, social media provided an ability to express yourself. So right now I am speaking here. એટલે મને એમ થાય હું બધું કહી જ દઉં, બધું બોલી જ નાખું. But you also have many things in your heart. Who will provide you the opportunity to speak? Even a person, unfortunately, fortunately, is working in class 4. એક નાનો માણસ, આપણે એને એક નાનો સમજીએ, માણસ કોઈ નાનો ના હોય, but take it on that way. The person is a class 4, એકદમ નાની જોબ કરે છે. Still he has many things in his mind. Would like to say something. क्या है कैसे? It's a human need to get listened. સાંભળવું ગમતું નથી, પણ પોતે બોલીએ બધા સાંભળે એવું ગમે. So the point is, everyone want to get listened. Now that opportunity will provided by the media. Now how marketer is using The marketer will provide the platform and says, okay, you come here and say what you would like to say. And this is why the consumer is getting engaged. Look at here, like Teen Till I Die campaign. This was a Sprite story and the campaign was run by Sprite. And they would like to connect with teen. Teen means teenagers. 12, 13, 14, 16, you know it better. So they are the teens. They would like to connect the teenagers. Now they run the campaign. That was the teen campaign. And this is Chalo Apni Chal. Now this is the generation who thinks and normally who rebels. Who would not like the social norms. They have their own thoughts and would like to act on their own thoughts. So Chalo Apni Chal campaign, and you see the outcome. Next. Play it. You see, this is a participant generated content. They run the campaign and allow the participant to create the content and send.
Born at 5 and died. Later to my fingers bed. Was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Johnny got married. Should've known we'd never get far.
Now you see, as far as the campaign, what IBF started with, what is the engagement? Now think on. It is about just for one run you are jumping on a ground. એટલે અમે તો ખેતરોમાં ક્રિકેટ રમતા હતા, કાંટામાં કૂદી જાય, વાડમાં પડે પણ રન ના જવા દે, એવા પ્લેયર. At that time we have seen. So similarly you think about, it is not about to have a Sprite, drink and say it was good. It is more about that you are thinking for the Sprite for many days. There may be take, retake, you may have written the script, and you see the Western and classic that they have combined, they have performed, they have prepared the video. Would be the work of at least 10 to 15 days. The way they will get engaged with the brand. And certainly then they become the brand love. So right now a popular construct in marketing was a brand love. And that is due to very high engagement through client. And that you can, through like this campaign, thousands of video. I have data that in few days only, they are able to receive some 800 videos. Within 2 months, they receive some 800 videos and then the campaign goes on. Now you think about, when you upload the video, what you will do? Once you upload the video on their platform, what you will do? તમે પહેલો વિડિયો તમારો બનાવીને અપલોડ કરો, પછી તમે શું કરો? શેર કરો. કોણે કીધું? ગુડ આન્સર. You will share it. તમે શેર કરો એટલે કોનું માર્કેટિંગ થાય? સ્પ્રાઇટ નું. એટલે તમે એને શેર કરો, તમારા બધા રિલેટિવ એના પર લખે, વ્યૂ થાય. You think about the level of engagement. પાછા તમારા ક્લાસ વાળા જોઈએ કે આપણે બનાવી દઈએ, આને એકલા કેમ ન કરે? And more importantly, the cost for this activity is in peanuts. TVC is charging lakhs of rupees. The activity is in peanuts. And many times what you see, I say, people are now emotionally fragile. આજે છે ને લાગણીઓ બહુ ઉભરાઈ જાય છે લોકોને. What we are observing from last 10-15 years that people are, and usually marketers are understanding that people are emotionally fragile and they are playing with their emotions. So what they will do, now they are connecting PR with digital marketing. So you do a small PR and you see how many are viewing, and then you see the digital presence of that PR. Okay. So many time in different event they are doing some social services by putting their brand at front, and then that social service has been promoted through digital marketing and lakhs of people are viewing. Next. You see, as far as Lifebuoy is concerned, it is connected with the hygiene from first day. तंदुरुस्ती की रक्षा करता है लाइफबॉय है जहाँ तंदुरुस्ती है वहाँ આવું અમે ભણતા એટલે આવી કેમ્પેન આવતી. બટ ધેન દે નો કે હવે આવું લોકો યાદ રાખે, મેં ગઈ નાખ્યું, અમારા આગળ બે સાહેબો ગઈ નાખે, તમને ના યાદ હોય. સો નાઉ વોટ દે ફીલ કે ઇન્સ્ટિલ બટ હાઇજીન ઇઝ ઇન કોર, germs protection is in core. How to promote it? So let's have some innovative event, and that has been promoted. You see the activity, its promotion on digital marketing and its numbers also. Please play.
Poor hygiene kills over 1.1 million children annually in developing countries. Lifebuoy believes this tragedy can be prevented. The Mahakumbh Mela India 2013, the largest religious festival on the planet. Over 100 million Hindus congregate by the river Ganga to pray together, live together, and eat together. Lifebuoy decided to convey an important message at this festival. Always wash your hands with soap before you eat. Our medium, the roti. Served with almost every Indian meal. And the only way to eat it is with your hands. We created a heat stamp capable of leaving a simple message on a roti. Did you wash your hands with Lifebuoy? And over 30 days, a team of 100 people stood in 100 kitchens, stamping over 2.5 million fresh rotis, helping us reach out to over 5 million visitors at the Mahakumbh Mela.
Investment 36,000. Cost per contact 5.93 million. You see. Carry on. Market share 3 years ago. One activity, you see the views that they are getting this video. We all were not there in Mahakumbh, but then what they will do, they will push the post and spread the video of this activity. Now here the emotions been attached, because when Kumbh is going on, everywhere in India we are talking about Kumbh only. Even in entire South Asia, there's a talk about the Kumbh. And at that time you are taking care of hygiene, and certainly it is not possible to provide every roti in Kumbh with the same step. But more importantly, the video has been captured and the way it has been spread. And then people engage, they will feel. Okay. Next, no, don't play. Next. So you see, when you talk about this digital engagement, 4 things. આ 4 જ લાઈન મારા આખા લેક્ચરમાં મને 4 જ વસ્તુ શીખવાડવાની છે. Whenever you make a video, આ 4 વસ્તુ મગજમાં રાખવાની. First, there must be a story. I never agree with the statement that people are viewing the video for very few seconds. વાત જ કાઢ નાખો. Many time I listen and people saying કે નહીં લોકો ટૂંકી રીલ જોવે, 20 સેકન્ડની રીલ જોવે, 10 સેકન્ડની રીલ જોવે, તો પેલી આખી રાત નેટફ્લિક્સની સિરીઝ કોણ જોવે છે? એ કોણ જોવે છે? આ 7-7 કલાક મોબાઈલ પર કેમ ના જાય? The point is, your content must has that power to capture the audience. If you capture it, people will view this video of at least 1 minute, 1.5 minute, 2 minutes. I had many to show you, but unfortunately we don't have much time. Showing 1 or 2 and conclude. But you see the situation. The first and foremost important, there must be a story. Second, it's a conversation. Make it in a way that you are talking to your client. The involvement level shall be so high that client will feel, that viewer will feel that you are talking to him. Third, it must have an emotional connect. As I said, people are emotionally fragile. There must be an emotional connect. And fourth, it should be exciting. Remember these four, I will ask you again. Storytelling, conversation, emotional connect and exciting. So whenever you make any video and putting on your own post, don't think that, okay, I should look smart, let me look beautiful, let me look in action. You think about the viewers. You are preparing for other to view. So first, it must have a story. So that means you have to do something, you have to act something, so it will create a story. એટલે પેલું સોસાયટીમાં ગલુડિયાનું નાનું બચ્ચું હોય અને એને તમે લઈ જાઓ અને એને પછી આમ દૂધ પીવડાવો અથવા એને હેલ્પ, ઇટ ઇઝ અ સ્ટોરી. પછી જો લાઈક મળે પછી then you don't think કે મને મળે ગલુડિયાને મળે, પણ there must be a story. Second, there shall be conversation. એટલે you are addressing, though you are doing something but you are talking to the viewer. Third is, it must have emotion. Emotional તો જોઈએ જ. And fourth, it should be exciting because you want people to see it, retain it, share it, and most importantly, talk about it. Next, you look at the Samsung video again and try to see how many times the name Samsung comes. Samsung જ છે? હા, જ છે. જો how many times the name Samsung comes up અને જુઓ શાંતિથી કાઉન્ટ કરજો. I will ask you.
हेलो
हेलो मैम मैं सैमसंग से अमित बात कर रहा हूँ.
जी अमित.
आपने टीवी की कंप्लेन करवाई है?
हाँ हाँ, क्या आप 7 बजे के पहले आ सकते हैं?
जी जी बिल्कुल.
आसमान तेरे संग तू उड़ चला, इन कल कल करती नदियों सा तू बह चला, बह चला, बह चला. मुश्किलें राहों में जो भर के उनको बाहों में तू चल चला, चल चला. जहाँ आँखें तेरी रात आके खिड़कियों से पल पल जाती कि तू रोशनी संग लाई.
थोड़ा फंस गया हूँ, बस आ ही रहा हूँ.
लगता है चन्नू की भेड़ों ने फिर ट्रैफिक जाम कर दिया है. जल्दी आइएगा. अमित,
जी
आइए आइए. टीवी अंदर है. टाइम पे ठीक तो हो जाएगा ना?
जी मैम.
हो गया?
बस मैम.
हाँ अब ठीक है. चलो 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 जल्दी चलो, शो शुरू होने वाला है. जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी, आराम से. अमित जी रिमोट.
जी
वेलकम बैक टू जूनियर इंडियन आइकन. और आज की पहली कंटेस्टेंट है हम सबकी कहेगी प्रेरणा.
तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा ढोलना, तेरे बिन नहीं लगता दिल मेरा ढोलना.
हमारे हॉस्टल की है और पता है मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड भी।
रिश्ते निभाने के लिए कभी कभी थोड़ा दूर जाना पड़ता है, इसीलिए सैमसंग सर्विस वैन्स जाती है देश के कोने कोने तक।
How many times you have seen the brand Samsung? કેટલી વાર તમને Samsung દેખાય? ક્યાં જોયું? One is t-shirt, then second car, on the screen, three, then TV, fourth, then
There was a box. There was a box.
box. That was also of Samsung. Yes. So you see, at least 7 to 8 times they are showing the brand Samsung. But you see, their presence is underlined. They never focus on Samsung. They are more focusing on the emotion, the story. Correct. They are focused on story and emotion. And you see, this kind of advertisement has not been played on television. The days are gone. હવે ટીવી એટલું મોંઘું પડે છે. બહુ જયદીશભાઈએ સરસ વાત કરી કે the days are gone. People are not moving towards the television. Instead, they are keeping this video, and this kind of videos are just shared by its own. અત્યારે આ પિક્ચરો ગુજરાતી પિક્ચર રિલીઝ થાય, where you can find out the trailer of that picture on YouTube. One way you give the advertisement on television and do the payment, vice versa you put the video on YouTube and earn if you are getting more views. So instead you prepare a strong content which automatically float among the people through social media. Why we are spending too much amount on TV? You can show twice, thrice. The frequency would be very less, and then you want that campaign to run automatically through digital media. That is what the time is. Next. Next. And you see, everyone can do. We have seen this campaign in Gujarat. One of the boy have a fatal disease and he want a vaccine, and some vaccine is costing around 16 crore rupees. Unfortunately, the boy didn't survive. છોકરો બચ્યો નહીં, પણ 16 કરોડ ભેગા થઈ ગયા. This is what the power of emotion is. આજ ગુજરાતમાં 16 કરોડ રૂપિયા. Unfortunately, the boy couldn't save, but 16 crore rupees been collected. So this is why I say focus on 4 things. Emotions. કઈ 4 વસ્તુ હતી? First was story. Second, conversation. You talk. Third, emotion. And fourth, exciting. If you do these 4 things, certainly people get involved. Okay, this is what you need to do for a digital engagement. Next. So I will not speak anything now. You just see this video and we will end the class. Okay, because it's 1:20 already, and I am giving the presentation here, so remaining video you can see in your classroom also. You see the video, how the data have been used. As people have a phone, how been used. Look at it.
इधर 6-7 घंटा बिजली कट जाती है, तो उतना ही देख पाते हैं।
रेडियो का है तो ट्यूनिंग ठीक से नहीं मिल पाता है, किसी को फ्रीक्वेंसी उसके ठीक से नहीं चल पाती।
हमारे गांव में तो 85% लोगों के पास मोबाइल है।
मोबाइल में मैं सॉन्ग सुनना पसंद करती हूँ।
मोबाइल में मैं गेम खेलता हूँ, उससे गाना सुनता हूँ, वीडियोस देखता हूँ।
इंटरेस्टिंग एक्चुअली मोबाइल के लिए
मोबाइल पर कॉल आ रहा था, कम खजूर वाला जो गाना जो बोलता है वही गाना के बारे में बता रहा था।
कान तजुरा का गाना बजा, उसके बाद बोल रहा था कि कुछ भी बटन दबा दो गाना आ जाए।
जगह जगह पे बैनर वगैरह लगे हुए हैं, इसलिए मिस कॉल करने के लिए कि गाना सुना देता है, कुछ डिटेल बताए।
जो नया फिल्म आ रहा है उसके सॉन्ग सुने, बॉस फिल्म का।
चुटकुले भी आ रहा था उसमें।
अगर अपने हस्बैंड की जिंदगी चाहते हो तो $1800 दो, वरना उसके 30,000 टुकड़े करके 1 2 3 यानी अंग्रेजी में 1 2 3 कर देंगे।
इसमें बहुत सारे एडवर्टाइजिंग आते हैं, लाइव वायलॉग्स, फिर क्लोजअप वगैरह।
इस महंगाई के जमाने में व्हील वॉशिंग पाउडर हो गया और भी किफायती, आधा किलो 22 नहीं सिर्फ 20 रुपए में, समझे?
बोल रहे थे कि लक्स साबुन से उसमें सोने का सिक्का मिलता है।
उसके बाद था पॉन्ड्स व्हाइट ब्यूटी का छोटा बैग 10 रुपए में आ रहा है।
मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक रेवोल्यूशन है। मैंने एक दिन में 4-5 बार किया है।
कान खोले रहते सन, ये अपने आप में ही बॉस है।
So, thank you and sorry I'm stretching your lunch break. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you may discuss on this.
Before moving forward, આપ સર્વ લોકોને એક ખાસ સૂચના, કે અહીં ઉપસ્થિત મહેમાનો, પાર્ટિસિપન્ટ્સ અને જેમણે ઓન ધ સ્પોટ રજિસ્ટ્રેશન કરાવ્યું છે બધા જ માટે લંચની વ્યવસ્થા કોમર્સ ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટમાં કરવામાં આવી છે, તો પ્લીઝ આપ સર્વ લંચ માટે પધારશો. મૂવિંગ ટુવર્ડ્સ moving ahead, I would request now Professor Dr. Jay Badiani sir to express our gratitude by presenting memento to Professor Dr. Jaideep Chaudhary sir. I would request Dr. Rajesh Bhatt sir to express our gratitude by presenting memento to Professor Dr. Nitesh Jaiswal sir. Moving towards the last end of the session, now I would like to request and invite Dr. Rajesh Bhatt sir to come forward for the formal conclusion of this inaugural session.
Good afternoon. You please wait just few seconds, please. I can understand you've shown a great patience, that's good. I'll start with the reverse engineering. Mitesh bhai talked about Alia Bhatt, so I was very much emotionally charged because I'm Rajesh Bhatt. Great day, very fine sunny morning, and we started the sessions very well. First and foremost, the thanks, wholehearted thanks goes to the KCG Gandhinagar, the Nodal Center, Nodal University, HRDC, Saurashtra University for envisioning such a wonderful academic event, trusting us, granting us the funds to go for such academic events. Thanks from the bottom of the heart to the Honorable Vice Chancellor for spearheading the whole function and visioning the same. At the same time, congrats to Dr. Badiani even for taking up the challenge to deliver something on the digital marketing and the digital media. Special thanks to both the invited speakers, Professor Jaideep Chaudhary and Professor Mitesh Jaiswal. Jaideep sir has talked at a length, a macro perspective about the digital marketing. At the same time, Mitesh sir was very live, like I was teaching marketing in the class, you know, all ads and so forth. Great job, wonderful. Thanks for being here and enlightening the students and serving the university. My wholehearted thanks again goes to all the participants sitting over here at the hall, at the same time those who are online. A special request to go for a coverage on the digital and the print media so far this one-day national seminar is concerned. Special thanks to all the officials of the university and the officials working at the department to making this event a memorable one. Thank you very much again to all of you. So nice of you for being with us. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
આપણે ત્યાં લંચ માટે બધા લઈ લો તો પેમેન્ટ તો લઈ લો અને એમની